Hi, my name is Ben Rayo, and many people ask, what is it that you do, Ben? I help families in their greatest time of need. Many times when a family has a loved one that's transitioning into senior living, they have a lot of choices to make besides the care. The house, the stuff, do they need legal help? Who's going to take what? And all these different things are paralyzing the family. When I get involved with the family, I help them to get through those decisions by surrounding them with a lot of resources that I trust. Whether that's placement agents, legal, moving services, help with the stuff, help with old cars, help with everything that they need. I'm standing in one of the houses that I recently purchased. What do you got? Oh no. So you think it was any of the shots? The stuff he just pulled out of my hair is from cobwebs in a basement that I just went down to go look at. So I'm standing in a house that I just purchased from the family. I'd been working with them for several months. There was a lot of hurdles to get through, both related to care, the stuff. It's pretty normal for family to live out of town, so I'm working with them, working with the senior living care community, working maybe with an elder law attorney or placement agent, depending on what the situation is with the family. As you know, many of the families, the senior does not want to move out. They're in denial. It's an emotional decision. And so when I remove barriers and friction for the family, it helps to get that senior to care safer and faster. So here in this house, this was filled with stuff. We got the senior moved out. Then we were able to get some of the stuff donated. Some of the stuff went to an auction house that was able to sell it to give the family more money for their things. I'm usually spending anywhere from 10 to 15 hours with families just because I'm helping with so many different things, back and forth to the house with different things, introducing them to other resources. You know, for example, if they needed a POA or needed some help there, or introduce them to one of my elder law attorney contacts. And I might meet the family at the elder law office just to kind of make that connection and make that warm, fuzzy feeling. So know that your families are safe with me. I'm going to take care of them, and I'm bringing a lot more to the table than just going out to go buy a house.
Ben was very easy to access, both by phone and text emails and in person. He came to the house multiple times to deal with issues, and he came to my house to deal with some of the legal issues. And he even allowed me to use his office one day when I needed his help at contacting some people that needed to be contacted on her finances. Had nothing to do with the sale of the house, but he was helpful at that.
I don't charge the families anything for my services. I really enjoy helping families. It really fills my cup. You know, I make money on the real estate because I can go out and rehab a property for 50 cents on the dollar versus what a family can go do it for, and that's how I make money. So a lot of people ask, you know, what's my background? How did I get into the senior living industry? Well, my mom was in it my entire life. So when I was a young kid, I was sitting on people's laps and wheelchairs at skilled nursing or in assisted living and running around delivering mail. I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I've been in real estate for almost 20 years, but about 5 years ago, I was really attracted to helping families and working with seniors. And I got into the senior living industry. I was trying to solve a problem like any entrepreneur, and I didn't see good resources. So I took it in my own hands and I wrote a book called Paying for Long-Term Care. It became an Amazon best-selling book, and I used that as a tool to help educate families. So any families that you're working with, this is a great tool that just explains what's expected. And a big part of the book is about paying for long-term care and all the things that they should be considering, you know, whether that's VA aid and attendance, what is Medicaid, and you know, the house obviously is a big part of that, and different services, and also about a lot of things online that they shouldn't be filling out. And so I've got a lot of experience over the last 5 years. I've worked with hundreds and hundreds of families. Over 10,000 people have read that book, and so it just feels great. So when you refer a family to me, what can you expect? So I'm gonna reach out to that family immediately, very used to working with the adult children or the senior who's the homeowner. I'm gonna call them, I'm gonna find a time that's convenient for them and go meet with them face to face. Really understand what's going on in their situation, what's happening. It's not just about the house. I need to understand the whole picture so I can bring the most value to those families as far as other resources that I know that they may not be aware of. So when I get to the family, we're gonna find out what's going on. I'm gonna be able to offer or make an offer on the house to purchase it. There's no obligation to them to take that, and there's no cost and no fees for me to go out and meet with them. And I know that if I can't help them with the house, I'm going to leave them with a bunch of other resources like my book, Paying for Long-Term Care, or other introductions to resources that I know and trust right here in Kansas City. So if you have families that you're working with that have a loved one transitioning into care, know that you can trust me, and I will work with those families and surround them with resources to make sure the transition is easier, maximizing what they can get for their stuff, and helping remove barriers that slow down the progress to get a senior safely into better care.
You get a gold star from me. Being a teacher, I give out gold stars.